Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Joshua McDonald and today we're going to check out the super cool 2024 Cadillac XT6 Sport. Guys, now before we get started with the video, I know a lot of you are in the market for a new vehicle, used vehicle, or maybe even a Cadillac XT6. If you guys want the best absolute pricing and you want to get a free quote today, check out the link in the description so I can get that information sent over to you. But without further ado, let's check out the 2024 Cadillac XT6 Sport. All right, guys, here she is, the 2024 Cadillac XT6 Sport. Underneath the hood of this vehicle, we have a 3.6 liter V6 that is paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Beautiful looking front end on this vehicle. You can see we have the Cadillac logo right in the center. We have these LED accented headlights. Let's go ahead and hit the unlock button and see how they look. There's parking sensors up front, so you don't bump into anything in your garage. And with the Sport, you're gonna have these humongous brakes. So these wheels are 235, 55, 20. So you have 20-inch wheels with these massive brakes. Now guys, it definitely stops. The brakes are pretty touchy, so keep that in mind if you guys are interested in the Sport. But for the side profile on the Cadillac XT6 Sport, it is a 3-row SUV, so it is a little bit longer than most SUVs. Beautiful side profile though. This one has a sunroof, you have roof rails, you have mirrors with blind spot monitoring. That little car right there will light up orange if there's something in your blind spot. Now another cool feature is the 360 camera system. We have cameras in the mirrors up front and behind the vehicle to give you a 360 view, which I'll show you later on in the video. Door handles with keyless entry so you can lock or unlock the vehicle with the key in your pocket. On the Sport, you're going to have black window trim and a little bit of chrome accenting on the doors and below the sill plates. Same size wheel and tire in the back, 235, 55, 20s, just some smaller brakes. Sporty little spoiler back here for this XT6 Sport. And here's another camera. So this is for your rear view mirror. So your mirror is actually able to turn into a camera, which I'll show you that as well. Dual exhaust for that 3.6 liter V6. And if you have the tow hitch, you can remove this cover right here to reveal it and tow whatever you need to. Now you can open up the tailgate with the key, just like that. Or there's a button underneath that you press and it'll open it right up. Speaking of the key, let's take a look at it real quick. We have lock, unlock, remote start, open up the tailgate, and we can use the panic button. Pretty slim, feels nice in the pocket, no complaints there whatsoever. Now behind the third row, we don't have that much space, but we do have a little bit of storage underneath. So if we lift this up, we have a little storage box to store things inside of. Now, the third and second row will power down with these switches to my right. So the third row will power down and up, but the second row will only lay flat. So if you use these buttons up here for the second row, it'll just lay them forward just like that. Let's go ahead and lift everything back up. And let's close the tailgate. So you can either use the key or you can press that button right there to lower it on down. Here's where you put your gas in at. It'll take 87 octane or above. And let's take a look at the back seats. So I lifted down this seat right here. There is a handle right here that you can pull on to get access to the third row. So you can just pull on that, push the seat forward, and you have access to the third row. Now let's go ahead and hop back there and see how much room I have. All right, so I'm 6 foot tall on a good day with shoes on, and pretty much no leg room for adults. So kids would definitely have to sit back here. You can definitely fit 2 kids back here very comfortably. They have USB-Cs for their iPhones, iPads, cup holders for their sippy cups, all the amenities you need for your kids in one place. Now, if we want to escape from the third row, we can just lift up on this again, push the seat forward, and we can escape from the tight space back there. Now, getting in and out as a grown man is pretty tough, so keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and sit in these captain's chairs. Here's all the legroom I have when they're all the way up. You can move them forwards or backwards, just depending on how much legroom you want. Armrests on both sides, and these seats are wrapped in brown leather in the beautiful maple interior colors. So you have maple seats, maple headliner, maple sunroof, maple galore. Storage behind the driver and passenger seat. We can adjust our climate controls back here. USB-C, USB with 2 cup holders and some storage right below as well. Let's go ahead and hop out. For the door accents, we have this fake wood, we have aluminum door handles, Bose Performance Series audio with our tan leather accents and storage right down below. Now let's hop up front and where all the magic happens. Pretty similar accenting up here. We just have memory seats on the driver's side. So you have 2 different settings and an exit setting as well. You can fold in your mirrors. And you can also adjust your mirrors or raise up or down all the windows. Now right here, you can open or close your tailgate with this button, so you can have it all the way up, 3/4 or off completely. So if I hit that button, it'll lower it on down, or if you hit it again, it'll raise it back up. Now we have a power seat on the driver and passenger side, wrapped in that beautiful maple leather. So let's go ahead and hop inside and start her up. And she comes to life. So inside the Cadillac XT6 Sport, let me go ahead and lower the noise a little bit. Leather wrapped steering wheel with paddles right behind it so we can downshift or upshift that 9-speed transmission. To the left, we have all of our cruise control buttons. We have a heated steering wheel, forward collision, we can drop calls, we can use voice commands, and we have an empty button right here. We can go up or down through our music. We can also go up or down through our infotainment in the center. So in this screen, we're gonna have our information, music, navigation, phone, and settings. Inside the information portion, we have a ton of useful information. So we can see our speed limit when we're on the road, miles per hour, fuel range, oil life, tire pressure, air filter life, fuel economy, some off-road stuff right there, and we have a blank page. So really convenient steering wheel. We also have our volume adjustment. We can turn it down or up. On the left side, we have our light controls, and on the right side, we have our windshield wiper controls. Now we have an electronic parking brake. We can turn up or down our display brightness, and we do have heads-up display in this vehicle. So you can adjust the brightness, you can turn on or off the information, and you can move the heads-up display up or down. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Looks like the brightness has been turned all the way down, so let's go ahead and turn it up and see if you can see it. Well, heads-up display, there we go. So we can see our revs, and it's broken. So my dealership will definitely have to get that fixed, but when it's in good working order, it is a pretty cool feature. All right, so to the right, we have our electronic precision shifter. Hit this button to go in park, and you hit this button on the side to shift through all of your gears. So you can go up a little bit for neutral, all the way up for reverse, and let's go ahead and take a look at that 360 camera system. So you can see behind you, in front of you, you have a zoomed in front, zoomed in back, back wheels, front wheels, and we also have a line for backing up, so we can get into those parking spaces nice and easy. You could turn off your surround view just like that. To the left of the infotainment, we have automatic stop start. This vehicle will park itself in parallel or perpendicular parking spots, and we have front and back parking sensors. Back to the shifter. So if we go all the way back, we'll go and drive, and then we can go down for manual mode to use our shifters behind the steering wheel. Hit the P for park. Right below the shifter, we have our volume adjustment that we can turn up or down. We can seek through our music. We have these quick buttons right here. So we have music, navigation, back, and phone. You can also control the touchscreen with this little dial right here. So if you turn it to the left or turn it to the right, you can select different apps and select them by pushing down on it. 2 cup holders that you can cover up, storage in the middle, and we have our AC controls right here. So there's heated and cooled seats on the driver and passenger side with dual zone climate controls. So the passenger side can be different from the driver's side. There's an AC vent to the left, 2 in the middle, and 1 to the right with our glove box underneath with ample storage space. We also have our traction control button and our different drive modes. So you can see on the Sport, we're gonna have Sport mode, off-road, tour, and all-wheel drive. So if you want the vehicle to be in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, in tour, it'll be front wheel, in all-wheel drive, it'll be all-wheel drive, in Sport, it'll be all-wheel drive, and in off-road, it'll be all-wheel drive. So if you want the best gas mileage, stay in tour. so you only have the front wheel spinning instead of all four. We have a wireless phone charging pad, storage cubby right here in the middle with a USB-C, USB, and an SD card for a navigation system. Let's go ahead and close up the center console and take a look inside the infotainment center. So we have our main screen, which will show you what music is playing and your navigation as well. There's quick buttons right below, so you have home, music, phone, navigation, and a quick button to go to your AC controls. If we swipe to the right, we have our audio tab, which is AM, FM, Sirius XM radio, pair different phones, use the built-in navigation system from General Motors, Wi-Fi hotspot, users, settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, different apps, OnStar services, front climate, rear climate, video recorder, camera, My Cadillac, and Sirius XM. So tons of great features inside that touchscreen. I just wish it was bigger and it was turned more towards the driver. Now moving up, here's the rear view camera mirror that I was talking about at the start of the video. You can turn it on or off by flipping it up or down. There's a few different adjustments you can do, so you can turn the brightness up or down, you can zoom it in or out, and you can also move this down or up to your preference. Now on this beautiful suede headliner, we have makeup mirrors for the driver and passenger side. We have a motion sensor, 3 different garage door openers, and all of our sunroof controls with 2 different map lights and OnStar buttons. Now to use the sunroof, you hit this button to open or close the shade. Here's what it looks like all the way open. If you want to open up that sunroof and let in some sun, just hit up on it to tilt it up, or hit up on it again to slide it all the way back for that open air feel. Now to close everything up, you just hit the opposite side, of course. And let's go ahead and close our little shade right here. So very easy to use, very convenient. I like it. But guys, that is pretty much it for the inside and outside of the 2024 Cadillac XT6 Sport. What we'll do now is we'll take one last look at the outside and we'll take a look at the price tag to see how much this vehicle will set you back. Let me know your thoughts on the 2024 Cadillac XT6 in the comments down below. I think it's a great 3-row SUV, has plenty of comfort features inside of it, but it is lacking in the space department behind the second row. Also, like I said, if you guys are interested in this vehicle or any vehicle for that matter, check out the link in the description to get the best price sent to you today. But let's go ahead and take a look at the window sticker. So this is the 2024 XT6 Sport all-wheel drive. Stellar black metallic with the maple sugar and jet black interior accents, 3.6 liter V6 with a 9-speed automatic transmission. Base price of this vehicle is $60,295. This one has all of these options on it, so total price on this one specifically comes out at $71,415. Here's all the safety ratings on this vehicle, and with that 3.6 liter V6, you're going to get 18 city, 25 highway, and 21 miles per gallon combined. Here's the whole window sticker if you guys want to pause the video and take a look at it. But that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching the 2024 Cadillac XT6 Sport. My name is Joshua McDonald. Thank you for watching till the very end, and I'll see you guys next time.